the president Dr. William Samuel Ruto alifanya kitu kizuri sana leo, because the Gen Zs walikuwa na demands ambazo walikuwa wanataka Rais William Samuel Ruto aweze kuzungumzia. And now, mimi I'm one of the Gen Zs, and automatically I understand what these Gen Zs wanataka. You know, this was like something young generation coming together, just communicating, uniting through social media, without anybody, a leader, without looking at the tribe, where you come from. Walikuja pamoja, and they decided to talk in one voice. That is why the president, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, he has listened to them. And I want to talk about 2 or 3 things that will make Dr. William Samoei Ruto to succeed in his leadership, if he is going to continue listening to the people of Kenya. He has to listen. He has to listen the ground. I mean, Gen Zs came out communicating in one language with 2 or 3 demands. Demand ya kwanza ya Gen Z ilikuwa kwamba the president, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, to withdraw the finance bill 2024-2025. Reason, there was overtaxation, and even if there is overtaxation, there is no service delivery to this common mwananchi. It only benefits wale watu ambao kuna pesa, wale matajiri. And that is why this generation ilikuwa inaongea na sauti moja na inasema we don't want it. Tutahitaji mambo ya heavy taxation when the government will deliver to the common mwananchi kule chini. Due to that, the president withdrew the finance bill 2024-2025. It was a great achievement to Dr. William Samoei Ruto. Number 2, the same Gen Z came out again, demanded the president to talk, to share with them one-on-one on X, wamwambie shida iko wapi and how to succeed in his leadership without any problem. And the president listened. Joint X, he shared with them one-on-one. They raised questions, and the president answered the questions. But again, these Gen Zs waliona kwamba president hajasikia. They started printing posters to make the communication to be easy. The message ifikie William Samuel Ruto. They said that to the president to dissolve his cabinet. Reason why the cabinet, most of them, they are incompetent. So msiseme incompetent, si mimi nimetumia, wao ndio walikuwa wanasema. So I'm reporting ile kitu ambao wamekuwa wakisema. So wamekuwa wakisema kwamba the cabinet, most of them ya Dr. William Ruto, wengi wao they are incompetent. Most of them they misuse public funds. So due to that, they demanded the president to dissolve the cabinet. What the president did, he said that anybody who is above 60 years, a public servant, must resign from office. And most of this generation wakatag most of the cabinet secretaries, hata mwakwenye wamezaliwa wamezaliwa, sorry. And watu wamekuwa wakileta pressure. So hatujui kama ilikuwa na decrease ama ilikuwa na increase. But pressure ilikuwa na pressure. Ilikuwa crisis. And the president today decided to dissolve his cabinet. Due to this Gen Zs and the intervention of Raila Odinga, what he did today, automatically, it has given him some marks. Hii generation sahi ambayo ikienda streets, ambayo imekuwa ikienda streets, inasema Ruto must go, Ruto must resign. I tell you, hizi vitu zenye umefanya kulingana na maoni ya hawa watu wana Gen Z, yale ambayo umefanya, I want to tell you kwamba hautaona tena kwa streets. You will not see them unless the selection of this cabinet, then ukichagua watu incompetent ama urudisha wengine huku, ndio italeta vita tena. So when they said dissolve the cabinet, they meant dissolve it. That is why they didn't tell you to reshuffle. Reshuffle, ungetoa huyu weko huku, wengine waambie enda home, pumzika, utafute wengine uweke. But since ume dissolve the cabinet, and now this generation, let me say it here, they don't want anybody, any CS mwenye alikuwa huku tena rudi. No, usifanye hivyo. Here, what they want is to do a selection, a new selection, ambayo utazingatia. Usiangalie that somebody alicampaign against me, somebody hakunipigia kura, somebody alinitesa. No. Here's the message for you, Dr. William Samuel Ruto. Here is the message for you. That if you want to succeed in these 3 years, the remaining 3 years, and the rest of the 5 years after 2027, just call all parties, all stakeholders, include these Gen Zs. I want to tell you this. You can do your own selection at State House, or you can do a combination of selection with stakeholders in the parties. But don't forget to include the Gen Zs in this selection. Hawa Gen Zs si lazima wote mkutano mketi muangaliane. Dr. William Samoei Ruto, listen to me. Now, you have dissolved the cabinet. Utaenda kufanya new selection of the cabinet secretaries. Ukiketi chini, ukiweka parties zote, make sure umeweka Gen Z wamekupatia mtu wenye wanataka. Hao wengine pia wewe na parties zingine mtachagua. Gen Z haitaji ufanye mkutano mketi mwanze kuchagua. Listen to them. Already they have started mentioning some names. Listen to them. In fact, ukichagua mtu mwenye Gen Z watapeana, uchague mtu mwenye utapewa maybe na former president, uchague mwingine mwenye unapewa na timu yako, uchague mwingine mwenye unapewa na Raila Odinga, uchague mwingine mwenye unapewa na Kalonzo Musyoka, uchague mwingine mwenye unapewa na Musalia Mudavadi, Wetangula hivyo, and everyone who matters. I tell you, hautakuwa na shida yeyote hii miaka 3 yenye imepaki. Miaka 5 baada ya 2027 hautakuwa na competitor, because already umejihumble, umesikiza ground, ufanye kazi na wananchi, sikia vile wanakuambia. And ya muhimu ni hii, when you tax, maybe tax ikuwe juu ama ikuwe chini, make sure there is service delivery to the common mwananchi. That is all. In fact, hautaona competitor. And I want to tell you something. Yesterday ulisema wachi kuandamana wakungoje 2027, kila mtu afanye mtihani wake. Ukiendelea hivi, wallahi mtihani wako 2027 hautakuwa mgumu, utakuwa rahisi. Hii ni very simple. Just listen to the ground. Listen what the Kenyans are saying. What do they want now? Nasari kufanya nini? And here, after could dissolve hii cabinet, Mr. President, now you are free to go anywhere, to go and worship anywhere. Vile umekuwa ukienda makanisani, you can go to the church. There is no problem. There is no noise. But again, now, the last one, lazima utapeana warning to your MPs, wale ambao wanapiga kelele. Tell them to do and deliver to the common mwananchi. Otherwise, ukiendelea tu hivi, Gen Z hawana shida na wewe. Wasikize, just give them kazi wafanye through innovation and other things to do. Sina mengi. Nyabuto Dennis, Kisii Hot TV.